So, we're approaching the end of the year, and things are getting a little bit crazy when it comes to Square Enix. They're releasing a lot of titles, specifically Final Fantasy stuff, and we have the Final Fantasy series in general, 35th year anniversary event that's supposed to be happening in December. However, recently, Nomura, as highlighted by shoutouts to Final Fantasy Union, they highlighted this statement made by him in regards to Before Crisis and modernizing it. For those that don't know, Before Crisis is a Japanese exclusive mobile game that takes place before the story of Final Fantasy VII, and it revolves around the Turks. I never got to play it. I don't actually know what the story necessarily is about. It'd be really cool to get to play that. But we do know that Ever Crisis will be bringing to life Before Crisis. But the original Before Crisis, according to Nomura, he has no plans to modernize it due to lack of demand. Now, I want to know from you guys in the chat, is there a lack of demand for this? Because from what I gather, a lot of people love this game and they want to play it. They absolutely want to play it. So lack of demand, I don't really see that. With Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion just around the corner, questions have started to be asked about whether Square Enix will be taking a similar approach to both Dirge's service and Before Crisis. Thus far, numerous individuals have been coy about what they plan to do with Dirge, but Nomura has been more defined when speaking about Before Crisis, a mobile exclusive game that was only ever released in Japan. When speaking with Korean publication RubyWeb, Nomura said that there are no current plans to work on modernizing Before Crisis, a lack of overseas demand highlighted as the primary reason. How does he know? We never got it. I've never seen them do a poll about it. How does he know? Maybe, hopefully, this video can spark that. So I want you guys to comment in the comments below. Are you guys wanting a modernized version of Before Crisis? Is that something that you guys would like to see, would love to see? We'll actually use this video as the signal to let Nomura know that there is a demand for it, because I would love to play the original. I would love to play the Ever Crisis version, which is supposed to be coming out. But it's kind of weird to say that just straight up there is no, apparently there's no demand for it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Look how many people are in the chat right now. Let me actually, chat is popping off. Look at that. Yo, everybody wants to play that. Everybody wants to play it. So it's disappointing to hear, and it sounds like a bit of chicken and egg situation. There's of course limited demand, as it was a Japanese exclusive and released during a time when information was more sparse online. Sparse, right? Even now, there are many people who aren't aware that the game even exists, but that does not mean they wouldn't be interested in experiencing it for themselves, especially as the game helped to provide additional narrative context around numerous characters and locations within the Final Fantasy VII universe. I added that wasn't there, but that's generally what it's talking about. The good news is that in spite of there being no plan, Square Enix has said that they will be including Before Crisis with Ever Crisis, but as of right now, it's unclear when Ever Crisis will be brought to the market. And now let's actually pull up, hey look, we're streaming right here live. Let's pull up the, oh shit, I should be showing up right there. A lot of you guys have seen this already. I mean, this is the Ever Crisis teaser trailer that came out February 2021, the same time First Soldier was announced, ironically. But this is Ever Crisis, right? It's essentially a remake, a mobile remake of Final Fantasy VII Original. And not only that, it will be coming with many other Final Fantasy VII games, essentially the entire compilation of Final Fantasy VII. It gets pretty exciting at the end for those that are watching this for the very first time that have no idea this exists. A lot of people, by the way, don't know this exists. I get comments all the time whenever I use this footage in videos with people telling me, what Final Fantasy VII mod is this? How are you doing? Like, what is that mod? I want to play this mod and download it right now. It is not a mod. This is an official game that will be coming out, was supposed to be coming out this year. We're supposed to get a beta this year. Maybe, I don't think we will get one, but next year for sure, I think we will. But essentially this, as you guys are seeing, this is the game, and it looks really fantastic. And it's only going to get even crazier because the second trailer just goes even more ham. I forgot how long this trailer is. It's actually 2 minutes, but much longer. Now look at how they do the combat, right? Like, we have the chibi sprites just like traditional Final Fantasy VII, but look at this. We're actually able to use the big 3D character models from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is awesome. Cannot wait for that. The reason why Aerith is there is because this is a mobile gacha game, and you're able to like take your units into specific dungeons. So Aerith can appear, oh right here, that's the part right here that I wanted to pause to show you guys. Features the entire compilation of Final Fantasy VII and more. So look, yeah, Final Fantasy VII Original up top, but it's 4 other titles as well, including Advent Children, which was never a game at all, which will be amazing to see how they do this. This is a movie, for those that know, that came out, what, 2006, 2007? Before Crysis, the one game that we are talking about right now that apparently there is no demand for, which I find it very hard to believe. Then we got Crisis Core, which, yeah, we'll see some footage of that just now. And Dirge of Cerberus, which was not an RPG. Actually, none of these were an RPG. This, by the way, Ever Crisis is going to be turn-based RPG focused, which is huge. A lot of people love that. But Dirge of Cerberus was a third-person shooting game. And then at the end here, they show a little teaser of the beginning intro portions of Crisis Core, as you guys just saw us playing. It's really cool. And I think it said there was going to be, yeah, in 2022, which is almost over. Yeah, that's not happening. So now let's actually look at the most recent trailer. This trailer came out in July, showcasing footage, more footage of like Crisis Core. The Euphor. President Shinra. See, look, it's a remake of the original because President Shinra in the remake did not actually go to the Mako reactor. He came via drone. This is all like the Wutai portions of the first chapter of Crisis Core. See right here, this is us just running through Shinra, Hojo's lab area. This is Nibelheim. Cloud versus Rufus. Fighting Reno at the when he's trying to bomb the reactor. Sorry, bomb the plate support. Rollerball enemy. Yo, this is... Oh, actually, was that Arsenal? Shiva. We saw Ifrit in the last trailer. And look at this. Like, you get all kinds of different costumes. Cloud has a cool little samurai fit. Tifa's got some cool new outfit. Aerith just looking majestic as fuck. And of course, I don't know what's the status of this with First Soldier being canceled. First Soldier was supposed to have an Ever Crisis story focusing on the origins of Sephiroth. Hopefully that still does happen. But as you guys can see, it's still going through Final Fantasy VII here, and it's jumping back and forth between that and Crisis Core. We don't have any footage of Dirge before Crisis or Advent Children yet, but as of right now, they're showing us Crisis Core and Final Fantasy VII Original. All these iconic scenes, plenty of you guys remember, I'm pretty sure. And look at this. This is a little teaser for the First Soldier Sephiroth story, which I think is really hype. Because you can tell it's a teaser because look, he goes young, got some blood on his face, and they confirm that is actually Sephiroth. No, that is not Kadaj. It's not Kadaj, and it's also not a Cloud remnant juice. And in July, when we got this trailer, they said closed beta test in 2022, which unfortunately did not happen. Well, as of yet. Who knows? Maybe they could still do something in December, but I don't see that being the case. But we'll have to see how that works out. It's really hard to say, but Nomura, there's definitely a demand for Before Crisis. Plenty of people in this chat, plenty of people within the comments. I'm going to pose this question to you guys that are watching this video right now. Comment below and share this video around. I'll be posting it to Twitter and stuff. Wherever you see this video, please reshare it. Get the word out there that there is a demand for this game. Now, with social media being such a big key factor, we could see that actually revive the game, which would be awesome and absolutely dope because I've never played Before Crisis. I would love to, but I've never played it. I do know there's an RPG Maker version of it right now, which is a pretty solid way to play it. From what I hear, there's a Let's Play that somebody posted, which you can go and watch and check out too. But other than that, you can't really play the game because it was an exclusive piece over in Japan, and it was mobile. So I'd love to see it brought back to life. Would you guys love that too? Comment below and let's get a discussion going. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy news, guides, and tips are on the way, and you won't want to miss them. My name is Blitz, and thanks for watching.